forward, 6'9", number 8, Williams. At guard, 6'5", number 1, At center, 6'11", number 33, Nicholas Claxton. At forward, 6'8", number 2, Ken Johnson. Guard, 6'3", number 24, Ken Thomas.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. We'll watch the Brooklyn Nets in this one as they go up against the Boston Celtics. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And in that March stretch, some interesting things going on in the East. You take a look at the Celtics. With great effort over a long season, they're second in the conference. And, of course, Brooklyn, they're a ways down in the standings.
Well, right now for Boston, their fans were expecting a lot from this team this year, and they haven't disappointed them. It's been a terrific season, and they're far from done yet heading into the playoffs.
Looking at the starting five for Boston. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Nets, Johnson and Claxton control the middle. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Cameron Thomas. And it's Williams in at the 3. And Richard, for the teams that are playoff bound at this point of the season, do they change anything for the rest of the year?
The main thing is you've got to keep guys fresh. And a coach doesn't want to give too much away in terms of game planning. There is a lot to consider in these moments.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Tatum. 4 on the clock. Over Johnson. Tatum gets the bucket.
Oh, my. You have to respect the aggressiveness he plays with. Ooh.
And Russell's got the ball here for the Nets. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possessions should make this a much more contested game.
And it's Tatum missing. Brooklyn with the ball. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordy Fernandez. We discussed Jaylen Brown and what makes him such a hard player to defend, and coach said to me, Jaylen is a freak athlete and has become a really good shooter over time too. We can't give him clean looks, and we have to guard him closely. Let's see if the defense is up to the task.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Holiday. He's coming off a 25-point game against Miami.
Not to mention the rim protection he provided, credited with 2 blocks, and you know that he altered a few more.
Holiday against Russell. Pass to Claxton. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Great D that time from Porzingis. Here's Tatum. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. The Nets have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. It's Thomas on the wing. Back to Russell. Outside, Williams. Now Thomas. Claxton, a screen on White. Here's Thomas. Rebounded by the Celtics.
0 for 4 to start things off. Got a bit of a pillow fight brewing here, but they're going to get it going.
And Brown with the stuff.
Such a great athlete, an elite athlete. JB is at his best, in my opinion, when he is attacking the rim.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken. but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
And the timeout called here by Jordy Fernandez. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
For your Brooklyn Nets, Team Hype.
With a brief pause, here are the most difficult teams to score against over the last 10 games. The Celtics in second.
They're on a great run defensively, treating every possession with a sense of urgency.
Russell against Holiday. Now here's Russell, guarded closely. To win the cold spell. And it's finished off by Thomas as he lays it in.
Getting this one to fall hopefully gets things rolling. Their first make out of 5 shots.
White with a screen on Russell. Three-pointer, Holiday. Knocks down the triple.
Oh, don't be mistaken. Holiday can make a serious dent in from deep.
And Russell's got the ball here for the Nets. It's a 5-point game. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
Yeah, they let that one slip through their fingers, and they just couldn't pull it together to fight off a big fourth-quarter comeback.
Now here's Johnson, coming off a 16-point game against the Bulls in Chicago. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Thomas for 3. Offensive rebound. Back to Williams. Nice D from Brown.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Here's Tatum. Outside Holiday. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Porzingis sets big screens and makes big plays out of that two-man game.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Now here's Williams. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Pass to Thomas. Shoots over White. The bank shot, no good. Boston leading by 7. Tatum inside, covered by Johnson. Tatum gets the bucket. Tatum's gotten his second bucket on the night. Brooklyn's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside Johnson. Back to Russell, looking to end the run. And again, it's the Nets missing. Boston has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Back to White. Porzingis sets a screen. Down low. And stolen by Claxton. Here's Russell. He really had an off game against the Bulls. Johnson against White. Outside Johnson. Oh, deflected and stolen by Holiday. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Russell.
Such a smart leader. I like seeing Holiday force the defense into fouling him.
Well, Richard, with the career he's had, it's hard to believe Drew Holiday has only made 2 All-Star teams.
Well, that speaks to how much talent is at the guard position in this league. But it also shows how we tend to award offense over defense because Drew, his impact is truly felt on the defensive end.
And the first one at the line is good. The Nets haven't been to the conference finals since 2003. Richard, can you name someone on that team?
There was a 22-year-old dude named, I think it was Richard Jefferson, but most people have never heard of him. But seriously, the Nets have had some great players over the last 20 years. They just haven't had that same team success.
Holiday hits them both. Well, Richard, one thing we're seeing an emphasis on by the league, mental health.
I'm surprised it took people so long to understand how grueling of a mental task it is to try and be one of the 450 year in and year out.
And the timeout called here by Jordy Fernandez. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Jrue Holiday.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
And Brooklyn with possession here. They trail by 11. Thomas against Brown. Thomas outside. The kick out to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, it's the Nets missing.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's White. Claxton with a rebound. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Johnson finds Russell. Claxton a screen on Holiday. Russell from outside. He buries it from 3.
Good read by Russell. He is crafty in that two-man game.
Celtics lead by 8. Tatum with it. Coming off a 28-point game against Miami.
And he made a living at the line as well. Got there over and over and did some damage.
Three-pointer, Holiday. Rebounded by Johnson. Brooklyn has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. And stolen by Porzingis. On the break. Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Claxton. The shot off that time. Good D by Porzingis. Here's Brown. Brooklyn pulls it in. Johnson on the wing. He's guarded by White. The shot by Johnson, no good. The Celtics have got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Holiday from long range. Nails it from 3. Holiday's got 8 points.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Now here's Russell, making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. Outside Johnson. Shoots over Tatum. Johnson with a bucket.
Going to work in the mid-range. This is how confident Johnson is from this area.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Nick Claxton, despite his relatively slender frame, is a hard-nosed defender. He said, "I bow down to no one. Every time I step on the court, I always have that chip on my shoulder. That's just the fiery competitor that I am. At the end of the day, I know what I'll hang my hat on, the defensive side of the ball." Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for that. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And you watch Cam Thomas. Talk about a scorer's mindset, RJ.
Yeah, he's a tough matchup. He's proficient and efficient from all 3 levels. He is as confident as they come.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. Well, you look at Cam Thomas, Grant. You think he has the potential to be a star in this league?
Well, you know, it's tough to say, B.A. He has a lot of talent, especially as a scorer. I think he has to keep evolving other parts of his game if he wants to become a full-fledged star.
Horford, he's checked in for Boston. And both free throws good for Thomas.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Now here's Brown. Looking at his stats, he's getting just over 23 points a game. Good. Brown's got his second bucket on the night.
Porzingis creates so much space when he's out there. It allows him to make passes just like that.
Russell, the pass to Claxton. Back to Russell. The three is up. He drops it from range. Russell's got 6.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Outside White. Holiday looking for an opening. Thomas against Brown. From deep. And the three-pointer goes. 7 points in the game.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Nets trail by 11. And here's Russell. 6 points for him. Here's Thomas. And that one's long.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Holiday uncovered. White can't hit. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Thomas against Brown. Thomas passes to Johnson. Outside Russell. Fires from deep. Boston pulls it in. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching, having your players focused.
I love whenever Porzingis hits the offensive boards. He has the height needed to hurt defenses in this regard.
Outside Johnson. Back to Russell from behind the arc. Horford pulls it in.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Thomas against Brown. Over Thomas. Nails the baby hook. Brown's got 9 points.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Nets trail by 15. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Thomas. Back to Russell. Here's Claxton. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
Free throw good. Claxton. And how about Nick Claxton? You'd be hard-pressed to find a more versatile defender.
He's come so far in that area since he came into the league. He's become an elite defender. There isn't a position on the floor he can't guard.
The Celtics making a switch here. Craig is checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Hauser comes in for Brown. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Drew Holiday. And both free throws good for Claxton. 1:14 left in the first. Now Tatum, 6 points for him. Over Williams. Tatum can't hit.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
To the inside. Here's Clowney. Boston pulls it in. 46 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Pritchard. Back to Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Craig. The 3. Clowney pulls it in.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Johnson with it. Lets the 3 fly. On target from range. The first quarter concludes, and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Boston out in front. They're up by 10. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. We've got Jason Tatum, Al Horford out there with Torrey Craig. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's Hauser in at small forward. Here's Clowney, yet to see a basket. Pass to Johnson. Horford with the block.
Still a tremendous player, Al Horford, using that experience.
Here's Pritchard, an 11-point game for him in the win against Miami. Tatum feeling it out a bit. Takes a 3. Oh, Tatum slings it from deep.
For almost anyone but Tatum, that's a bad shot. But he has the range to make all of that just so easy.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Williams. Back to Johnson. Here's Wilson. The offensive rebound. They set the pick. It's Williams, high post. Tatum's there. Here's Sharp. And at last, they get one to fall.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Here's Tatum. Ooh, rocket finish from Tatum.
Brushing off the contact. Look, the dude is strong. When he gets in there, it's easy. That's an easy bucket.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Williams. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Celtics lead by 11. Here's Pritchard, still without a bucket. Outside Tatum. Rebounded by the Nets.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Williams on the wing. Pass to Wilson. And here's Johnson. Fires the 3. Rebound Boston. Tatum's got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
See, this is what Tatum is capable of. Look, he is a sensational scorer. We understand that. But when he gets into a rhythm, whew.
And Jordy Fernandez calls timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. You look at his college days and his rookie year, Tatum has always been on a winning team, Richard.
B.A., I think it starts with his approach. There's always been an air of professionalism when it comes to Tatum. He's just a young player that is focused only on winning.
Let's take a break and take a look at which teams have been lethal from outside the arc during the last month of play. Fifth best, the Celtics.
And look, that stat is absolutely no fluke. It's just a matter of getting hot from long range. They are working hard to find good, open looks from the perimeter.
Now, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Here's Wilson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Johnson on the wing. 5 on the clock. Outside, Williams. Sinks it from distance.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Tatum draws the double. Here's Hauser. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Wilson. Johnson against Horford. The shot by Johnson, no good. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Outside Tatum. Misses the three. The Nets have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Back to Johnson. Shoots over Horford. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. So it's Brooklyn now, following the bucket by Boston. Johnson passes to Williams. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Tatum's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Pritchard, covered by Johnson. The three. Gets the three to fall.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal. Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Celtics lead by 13. Here's Pritchard doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. Three-pointer. Clowney pulls it in. The Nets shooting only 36% during the second. Johnson with it. 17-foot shot on the way, and he nails the jumper. Johnson's got 7. The Celtics have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Here's Pritchard, covered by Johnson. Horford passes to Craig. Here's Pritchard. Craig with a screen on Johnson. 5 to shoot. Here's Pritchard on the take. Up top, Tatum. Over Williams. And it's Tatum missing. Nets trail by 11. Outside, Williams. To the middle. And the Nets tack on 2 more.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 15. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. RJ, does playing at a faster pace work the same in the regular season as it does in the playoffs?
Depends on the opponent. Teams that like to slow it down and can be methodical in the half court can make it a slugfest. You have to be ready for that.
No good on that
one. A multi-talented swingman. Tatum just continues to get better and better each year.
A full line change here for Brooklyn. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Horford. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. Derek White's checked in for Craig. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. And he's good on the second. And here's Russell. He has 6. Pass to Johnson. Claxton, a screen on Brown. Inside. And Claxton throws it down.
Nice pass by Cam Johnson, keeping his eyes up, letting things unfold.
Boston leading by 8. Outside Holiday. Now here's Porzingis. Down low. Thomas with a steal. And now the Nets on the break. Ahead. The finish. Offensive rebound. Good on the shot. Watford's got his first 2 points of the night.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Oh, through contact. White gets the finish.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Watford outside. To the inside. Claxton passes to Thomas. No good on the triple. The Celtics with the lead. To the middle. Here's Tatum. Okay! Tatum punching it home.
We see this from Tatum often, and it never gets old. Just scoring at will.
Russell to pass to Watford. Back to Russell. Just 4 to shoot. Goes up from the top of the key. Buries the jump shot. Russell's got 8. Celtics lead by 8. Holiday finds Porzingis. And there's the lob. Oh, rise up, Jaylen Brown.
And that's something that should really get Brown going. Alley-oops like that really help the momentum.
Watford outside. Russell against Holiday. Russell to pass to Claxton. Left side, Russell. Over Holiday. Rebound Boston. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Pass to Tatum. Right side, Porzingis. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. And now a 12-point Celtic lead.
You can't sleep on Porzingis, especially when he's roaming around that mid-range.
And when Porzingis can be a third option on a team, he is deadly and efficient, RJ.
We've always seen Porzingis as the guy or as a second option. But when he has elite teammates around him, he really flourishes.
And stolen by Porzingis. Now the Celtics on the move. Here's Tatum. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
Gotta credit the heads-up defense by Porzingis. Gets the steal and starts the break.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Russell. Give him 8. Pass to Watford. Outside Johnson. A minute 50 left in the second period. Thomas outside. Clock at 6. Shoots over White. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Tatum's got 8 rebounds in the game. Ooh, here's White on the drive. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Now here's Russell. Making a mark on the offensive end. Scoring around 13 a game. And it's the Celtics ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Tatum with it. Russell covering. And it's Tatum missing. Nets trail by 16. Thomas passes to Russell. Johnson against Brown. Now here's Johnson. He's covered closely. Johnson a screen on Porzingis. Here's Watford. Pass to Claxton. And here's Russell from outside the arc. Counted from distance. Russell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's looking much more confident here in the second quarter as far as his scoring goes.
Outside Holiday. Brown inside. Oh, throw it down. Wow.
Showing off his pure athleticism. Brown with a memorable finish.
Well, the Nets shooting around 35% from the field so far. Thomas against White. Tries to break his ice. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Yep, that one goes. Tatum's got 22 points.
No, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
And so it's Boston looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Hey there, everybody. Jason Tatum has put his stamp on this game, looking so dominant so far. He's already put his stamp on this game.
Ernie, do people use stamps anymore? I don't think that's a thing.
Of course they do. Ernie gets fan letters every week. I go in the back and I see him all the time.
Oh, so it's for the older crowd.
Changing focus now to the tough first half for the Nets.
Their defense has been trash. That is, if you can call it defense. I call it being lazy.
Yeah, it's lazy, Shaq. They've been outworked, and you gotta beat them to the basketball. That's the kind of team that you want to have. And so far, they haven't answered the bell.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
And Russell's got the ball here for the Nets. Trailing by 17. They host the Hawks after this one. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Johnson and Claxton patrol the middle. Cam Thomas out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Williams in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 from Russell. They get it again. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender. Poor guy.
Brooklyn shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And at the line, one time, Nicholas Claxton.
And that one misses. Boston leading by 15. Outside Tatum. To the paint. Thomas with a steal. Down low. Here's Williams. The putback. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there. Now we get a chance to check some stats for Jaylen Brown.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
The first free throw is good. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Nets trail by 16. Pass to Russell. About a minute played here in the second half. Claxton a screen on Brown. With the step back. Shot clock at 5. Johnson against Brown. And Johnson is good for 3. Johnson's got 5 now.
The calling card of Johnson, his J. It's why Cam was a lottery pick. It's why he's such a quality NBA player.
Takes a 13-footer. And it's Tatum missing.
I tried to create some extra space there, but not able to hit the tough leaning jumper.
Williams on the wing. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Pass to Johnson. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Here's Russell. And the 18-footer right on the mark. 13 points in the game.
Oh, tonight we've seen D'Lo put on a show. This guy believes in his game. Russell thinks he can put up huge numbers every single night.
Tatum inside, covered by Johnson. Here's White. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Cam Thomas picks one up. And you look at Derek White, Richard. The energy he plays with, it is remarkable.
That's his greatest attribute, his activity on both ends of the floor. Having a high motor is a skill. He keeps coming and tries to wear you down.
Shooting 2.
That's good from White. good on the second, so he makes them both. Nets trail by 13. Now Russell. He's got 13. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Johnson for three. Boston pulls it in. Brown's got 4 rebounds now. Oh, Brown gonna go get it. And Brown with the stuff.
That's you on defense there. You can't give Brown this much room for takeoff or it's going to be a problem.
And the timeout called here by Jordy Fernandez. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And taking a peek at the 2K leaderboard. These small forwards have been unstoppable over the past month. Fourth, Jaylen Brown.
And if you're an opposing small forward, this might also double as a list of the most irritating players in the league. Because when you tackle them head-to-head, it's on.
These guys are stoppers. There is no assignment that is too tough for them.
Johnson against Tatum. Here's Williams. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up. Brooklyn shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
Zaire Williams.
And he knocks down the first one. And Williams drops them both.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Brown finds Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Hey, Tatum getting it done inside.
Now, what hard work from Tatum inside. Doing what it takes to find his shot.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. 15-point game. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Highly skilled with good instincts. Russell has top-level tools, always has.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
D'Angelo Russell at the line 2 times.
Free throw is good from Russell. Second free throw, no good.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
To the middle. Doubled by Russell. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Net ball.
Nets trail by 14. Thomas outside. Good work defensively by White. The Celtics have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, one of the great challenges of an NBA player's life is being traded. Veteran P.J. Tucker said, in 24 hours, you're playing for another team in another city, getting all of your stuff, uprooting your kids, changing schools. Your whole entire life changes in a blink. If you've never experienced it, you would never understand. EA?
Pretty heavy stuff, Alec. Thank you. And how about Jaylen Brown, Richard? Named to his first All-NBA team in 2023. A very important piece to him.
NBA, what timing. It made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax. At the time, it was the largest contract in NBA history. And how did he follow it up? He won the Larry Bird Award as the best player in the Eastern Conference playoffs.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant, not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. I mean, it's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
And so he hits both.
And we've watched Brown blossom into a talented scorer, someone who's capable of shouldering that entire offensive load.
Here's Russell. He's got 14. Thomas. The shot comes out. Good D by Porzingis.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
White, the pass to Tatum. And then Tatum slams it in.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Russell with the ball. It's Thomas on the wing. Outside for Russell. Over Holiday. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Tatum gets the bucket.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
Nets trail by 21. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
It's Thomas on the wing. He's guarded by White. The kick out to Williams. 6 to shoot. Claxton a screen on Brown. Williams passes to Claxton. They can't stop the run with that one. Boston leading by 21. Outside Tatum. Pass to Brown. And here's Porzingis. Guarded by Russell. And here's Brown for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. Hey, guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Now Williams. Now here's Johnson. He's got 5. Back to Williams. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Williams has got 11.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
White, the pass to Holiday. Back to White. Porzingis with a screen on Thomas. White for 3. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Williams passes to Russell. Puts up a 3. The rebound, Celtics. Brown's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Porzingis. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Now here's Williams. To the inside. Thomas passes to Claxton. Outside for Russell. Williams with it. Thomas with the ball. He's guarded by White. The floater. Thomas misses. Boston on offense. They're on a 16-5 run. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. Some changes for Brooklyn. Wilson's checked in for Williams. Johnson comes in for Thomas. And Watford subbed in for Russell. Pritchard's checked in for Boston.
One shot.
What you can't help but notice this half is how lights out they've been from the free throw line.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Nets. From 13. Yep, count it. Johnson's got 9. Here's Tatum. 30 points in the game. Outside Porzingis. Pass to Brown. Plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And Brown is a talented scorer who also excels at drawing fouls.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Boston?
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And also, attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
First one falls for him.
What makes Brown special is his blend of smarts and effort level. Not just an intelligent player, he also gives you a phenomenal amount of energy out there.
Sharp, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Horford, he's checked in for Boston. Hauser comes in for Tatum. And both free throws good for Brown.
Didn't get to the line in the first half, but since the break, he's been in attack mode. Great adjustment.
Watford outside. Tipped. Horford with a steal. Here's Holiday. 2 points. That one goes. 10 points for him.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Watford outside. Pass to Johnson. Jacks up a 3. Connects from downtown. Johnson's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Beautiful stroke from Johnson, even on the quick shot.
Left side, Brown. A quick shot there. It's off target.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Holiday against Johnson. Watford outside. Pass to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Sharp. The putback. Boston pulls it in. Brown's got 6 rebounds now in the game. On the wing, Holiday. Covered by Johnson. Here's Pritchard. It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Hauser. Takes the 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. Here's Wilson. No points so far. And stolen by Brown. And there's a 3-second violation. Always a plus to have forwards who can dish it. A look at the top assist numbers for small forwards. 4th, Jaylen Brown.
They're smart, athletic players who move the ball well in any situation. Transition, the half-court set, you can count on them to just make good decisions.
They give their teams an element that not every squad has. That kind of passing from the small forward spot allows an offense to be much more free-flowing.
And the Celtics making a change here. Cornette's checked in.
3rd quarter.
Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got 10 points.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Here's Pritchard. Watford covering. Pass to Brown. They double team Brown. 5 to shoot. Hauser passes to Pritchard. Here's the three. Sends it home from three-point land. Pritchard's got his second basket of the game.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Johnson passes to Sharp. Outside Johnson. Johnson against Horford. Inside. It's stolen away. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Here's Brown. Oh, he nails it. 10 for 14 after that one.
For an athlete like Brown, you salivate. You just start drooling thinking about the open floor. Fast breaks are your friend.
And here's Watford. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Pass to Johnson. Outside Johnson. Launches it. Boston with a rebound. Brown's got rebound number 7 tonight.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of...
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
Carving up the defenders like a surgeon. Brown is gifted at getting all the way to the rim.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Wilson passes to Johnson. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
Peyton Pritchard.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line, Keon Johnson. At the line, 1 shot.
Boston has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Here's Pritchard. Watford covering. Pass to Brown. Over Johnson. No good there. Off the double clutch. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for Boston. He's been an offensive force. Now with over 30 points after the quarter. We'll be right back after this word. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. So the Celtics 5 right now. They've got Peyton Pritchard, Torrey Craig out there with Al Horford. Then there's Jason Tatum, and it's Hauser in at the 3. Tatum against Johnson. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
Tatum reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
Now Johnson. Sharp, a screen on Tatum. Johnson with it. Picked up by Tatum. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. Cornette's checked in for Boston.
Substitutions on the court.
Martin outside. Ooh, poked away. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Beekman. Here's Martin. Defended by Craig. The shot. Martin misses. The Celtics shooting it well at 59%. Here's Hauser. He's guarded by Martin. All right, Grant, do you feel the non-superstars are making the money they should?
Well, BA, it's a topic in every CBA negotiation. But I think we're trending in the right direction. but it seems like there's always more work to be done. It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation. These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Pass to Tatum. Here's Cornette. Outside Craig. Three-pointer. Drains the triple. Craig's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Here's Wilson, hounded by Tatum. Wilson passes to Sharp, and it's going to be a 3-second call. And let's see what the Brooklyn Nets have coming up. On Sunday, they'll be playing against Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. Then on Tuesday, they'll be facing Al Horford and the Boston Celtics.
This is going to be a really tough stretch of schedule for them. They've got a lot of road games coming down the pipe, and they have not had a lot of luck finding success on the court when traveling.
And the Nets making a change here. Johnson's checked in, and the Celtics also making a change. Holiday is checked in. Here's Pritchard, covered by Johnson. Pass to Hauser. To the middle. Here's Holiday. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
You can see the toughness that Holiday plays with. Contact doesn't faze him.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. To the inside. Here's Sharp. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Holiday with the ball. There's the three. Sharp grabs the miss. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Holiday against Martin. Now here's Johnson. Pass to Clowney. Down low. Here's Sharp. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Now, we don't pick favorites, Richard, but did you have a favorite road city?
Well, it depends on when you ask me, B.A. I love New York. That's my favorite city. I was born in L.A., but there's nothing like going home to Phoenix, Arizona, where I grew up.
And he can't get the first one. And the Nets making a change here. Thomas is checked in. The Celtics making a switch here. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. And out of bounds, the Nets will take it. Boston making a switch here. Peterson's checked in. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Outside Johnson launches a three. And it's Cornette with a rebound.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
Thomas with a steal. Johnson on the... There's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Here's Pritchard, covered by Johnson. And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Grant?
It's so important, BA. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world.
Clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Sharp. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
The Celtics have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Now a timeout called by Boston.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and Coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
All right, fans. It's time for the dance dance. Get ready to dance like everybody's watching. Keep it going. Let's go. You're on the big screen. Careful what you wish for.
Brooklyn making some changes. Claxton, he's checked in for Sharp. Johnson comes in for Martin. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Johnson. Al Horford's checked in for Boston. Walsh comes in for Peterson. On defense, the Nets. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Stolen by Russell. Fast break, Brooklyn. By himself. And then Russell with the dunk.
Putting on a show. The moment Russell got the ball, he knew this was all him.
Celtics lead by 23. Pass to Walsh. Back to Pritchard. To get back on track, and that's 2 points on the layup.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Brooklyn's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Thomas outside. Takes a 13-footer. That falls. Nice assist by Russell.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
The Celtics have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Down low. Here's Cornette. And that one is hammered home.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Thomas outside. Pass to Claxton. Now that we have a few years of reference, it's safe to say the NBA play-in tournament has been a roaring success, Grant.
Yeah, I agree, BA. And people forget it was created in the peak of the pandemic. The league set up a lifeline for teams that lost key players to COVID. But it has turned into something much, much greater.
Stepping to the line with 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Williams is checked in for Brooklyn. Boston making a switch here. Both free throws good for Claxton. Here's Hauser. Horford outside. Pass to Pritchard. Yes, great play by Horford to set him up.
A fantastic passing big. Horford makes great decisions with the ball.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. To the inside, Williams. And Williams punches it home.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Hauser. Williams defending. Here's Shireman. Here's Hauser. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
6 on the shot clock. Celtics lead by 23. Here's Shireman. No good on the 3. And it's Brooklyn ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Outside Russell. Pass to Johnson. Launches it from deep. From beyond the arc and then some. Johnson's got 11 in the second half.
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustments successful so far.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Russell. Pritchard, over the past few decades, we've seen bench reactions get bigger in the NBA. How much fun is that?
It's so much fun, but I think it also coincides with the league getting younger and younger and younger. So you have these young kids in there that are just there to have some fun and compete.
Here's Thomas for 3. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 4 assists in the game.
He's finally getting a chance to show off his reign. I know he wishes he would have found his shot in the first half.
Horford, a screen on Russell. Here's Pritchard. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Nets trail by 17. To the left side wing. Back to Thomas. Williams with the screen. From 11 feet away, Thomas misses.
He really hasn't had it offensively tonight. This team needs him to play better.
Here's Pritchard. Thomas defends. Here's Pritchard. Over Thomas. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
And he's been much more assertive here in the second half, getting to his spots, executing with ease.
And here's Russell. Pass to Williams. Johnson with it. And here's Thomas. From downtown, gets the 3 ball to go.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Boston leading by 16. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jaylen Brown.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he has run wild.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there. Nets on D. They trail by 16. Porzingis in the post. Good on Claxton. White, the pass to Tatum. To the middle. Here's Brown. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got his 4th assist in this one.
And so far, Brown has been dialed in and is showing no signs of letting up.
Johnson against Tatum. They double him with White. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. Johnson for 3.
And you want more of this from Tatum, able to make an impact on defense with this kind of activity.
Brown against Williams. Outside Holiday. Back to Brown. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
His 3rd personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Boston, Jaylen Brown. At the line with 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Brown. And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
Holiday against Russell. And the basket by Holiday. Holiday's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, such a gritty player. Holiday fights for 2 there inside.
Pass to Thomas. Russell deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 6. There's the triple. The rebound, Celtics.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Celtics.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And when we look at their record, this game pushes them to 49 wins.
And that'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. No team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent, no matter who it is.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jaylen Brown.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Russell against White. Fires for 3. Knocks down the long J.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, but when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Williams from long range. And no good. Tatum against Johnson. Outside Tatum. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory. They controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Thank you very much. Jaylen, you had it going. Can you talk about the confidence you had tonight?
A
just trying to continue to show people what I can do, continue to get better. It's a long journey. It's a process. I still got a long way to go and a lot to learn. So I'm going to just keep going up.
It's all part of the journey. Thanks, Jalen.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Jaylen Brown.